It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. And who knows what that might be, and that's okay. So we got a guest today. Chris Herbert is our guest. And then there are some stories that are trending, a little offbeat, some of them, not really offbeat, but you'll see what I mean. Everything from our ancient ancestors to a particular gene for a particular how can I put this? A particular gene. I don't want to give it away. And another story that's a little disturbing about heart disease and other diseases where they've either plateaued or are increasing, where before they were on the decline. Talk about that as well, work that in. I was checking to see if there was a follow-up on the Popeye story, the chicken sandwich story. Again, I reported on that yesterday, not only because it's interesting, but also because to reinforce the main point I wanted to make yesterday about the power of fast food. And as I was driving in today, I was thinking about that. And I need to learn more about fast food. And I will. And I am. You say, well, what's there to know? And the answer to that is plenty. If you read Michael Moss's book, Salt, Sugar, and Fat, for example, and there are any number of other books that are out there, Fast Food Nation, or any number about fast food, you get one understanding of fast food. Then there's the science of fast food. Why is it? How is it? Michael Moss talks about this some in his book. How is it and why is it that fast food is so addictive? And there's an answer to that. There's a hypothesis about that, theory, as to why that's the case. And I'm of the mind that it's addictive. And yesterday, that story on Popeye sort of supports my hypothesis. It's just not my hypothesis, but it's in the literature. When you have people standing in line for an hour to buy a chicken sandwich, when you have on eBay offers of $7,000 to buy a sandwich, what does that, I mean, it's not just odd news, it's revelatory about our relationship with food as a nation and where we are. And we are, and I've been saying this for years, we are in a downward spiral. I can think of many metaphors here, in the grips of an obesity epidemic. And this story, the story I'm going to report on today about heart disease on the rise and blood pressure, I am absolutely 100% convinced that it's connected to the overweight and obesity epidemic. There's not one scintilla of doubt in my mind about that. And people don't become obese out of the ether. It doesn't just, fall out of the sky. And this business about Popeyes and this, people couldn't get the, now they're going to, and I think some of this was incompetence and manufactured scarcity to create excitement and buzz and the desire to want the product on the part of Popeyes. It'd be a combination of both. I find it hard to believe that they're so incompetent they didn't anticipate the demand for the product. Now, true, the connoisseurs of fried chicken sandwiches were all over social media debating whether Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, or Popeyes chicken sandwiches Which one of those was the best?
Wendy's tried it. That's not. Nobody's going to Wendy's. Nobody's waiting an hour a line for Wendy's.
Well,
I would never.
okay. So you see, now others would. And I don't know what Katie would do. I don't know if she would line up. Would you wait for an hour for a chicken sandwich?
I don't think so. I'd try the chicken sandwich, but I'm not waiting an hour.
I told you I'll split one with you.
Okay, fair.
But there's no Popeyes around here.
Yeah,
No,
there
I
is.
looked it up. There's one like down the street, but not in convenience distance for us.
No, it's not. So you would eat half?
I'd probably eat the whole thing, but I'm willing to split it.
My daughter was telling me that at Bojangles, there's a product called Bowberry.
Ooh.
And she said to me, Dad, that thing is sinful as can be. I can't even tell you the metaphor she used about how good it is on
It's
here.
a sandwich also?
No, it's a muffin.
Oh.
It's a muffin with blueberries, and they put the same topping that they put on a Krispy Kreme donut,
Like a glaze?
a glaze. You look up at the Bowberry, that thing is supposed to be deadly in terms of its taste, and that's my point. As I said, you're not going to see people lining up for an hour to get a run on broccoli. Ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And this food, our food culture, is contributing to our health. And I mean, food is not just food. And everybody says, well, geez, I know that. Well, yes, we know that. But we still fall prey to the lure and to the sensation of eating that kind of food. And I suspect it wasn't just teenagers and college students that were lined up for an hour yesterday. Fast food, the demographic for fast food arches over different generations. And be mindful, we have raised children in the context of a fast food nation. And the relationship with many children, their relationship with food is a fast food relationship for the most part. And it's sort of like raising your child in a neighborhood with a bunch of bad kids. That's who their friends are, and it has a bearing on what they become. And this is the same kind of effect. We're raising children in an environment and in a food culture that is contributing to their early death and early disease formation and earlier death. You say, that's an exaggeration. I don't think so. You cannot raise children who become obese before they even become a teenager and expect what? That they're going to live a long life? That condition typically does not get better. It gets worse. We have failed in trying to reverse obesity in people. We can get people to lose weight, but we can't get them to keep it off. The best strategy to beat the obesity epidemic is to prevent it in the first place. You have to start with children in the current generation, and then the next one, and then the next. It's not going to happen overnight. So this whole business about a chicken sandwich, that story is revelatory about the culture's commitment to fast food and the power and the allure of fast food. It's remarkable to me. Stand in line for an hour for a chicken sandwich. Are you serious? You just burned an hour of your life waiting to eat something that can probably not serve your health very well. Okay, see how that works out.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with BDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. Reviva Labs, the natural skincare authority. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just joined in, Reggie's here with me. You'll see if you're watching the show, he'll be in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and then Katie's on the other side of the glass. She's working the board, and that's the crew. And they are my resident experts in fast food nation. I was advised that Chick-fil-A, and this is old news, relatively speaking, they just rolled it out not long ago, though. Chick-fil-A, all nationwide, now offering mac and cheese. Now, I'm going to read to you the description from Chick-fil-A. Listen to the description. Quote, Chick-fil-A restaurants nationwide are now offering mac and cheese, a classic side dish the whole family will enjoy. Chick-fil-A's recipe features a special blend of cheeses, including cheddar, Parmesan, and Romano, and is baked in a restaurant daily for a homemade taste. It's available as a side to any lunch, dinner, or kids' meal, and a tray for a catering order.
I've heard it's really good.
New mac and cheese means there are even more reasons to come to Chick-fil-A for dinner. You can enjoy a side dish of mac and cheese or one of our other classic side alongside grilled nuggets for a meal that's sure to satisfy. Chick-fil-A chicken has no antibiotics ever, so it's choice you can feel good about in the business of back-to-school season, close quote. In the busyness of back-to-school season, close quote. Now, that's their marketing on their website. The fact of the matter is that product, you have the statistics on that?
Yes, sir.
What's the total number of calories?
Total number of calories for a medium is 440. A small is 260.
Okay. How many of the calories are associated with fat? Is it like half?
If you get a small, it's 150 calories of fat, and if you get a medium, it is 250.
And there's protein in it, and there is fiber in it. Sodium is about 1,200 milligrams or so.
Right. And
Okay.
then for a medium, it's 27 grams of total fat, and then for a small, it's 16 total grams of fat.
Okay. There is a commercial running on TV. Maybe you have seen it. The kids are sitting at the dinner table. The mother serves this healthy-looking meal, has vegetables on the plate, whatever. And the kid's sitting there pouting, sort of, displeasure with the meal. The mother replaces it. I think it's Kraft cheese, some such product, and the kid lights up, and everybody's happy, and they're sitting down, and it's a blatant push aside of healthy food for this kid, that a steady diet of which will not serve the child well. I have never seen that done before. Now it's just blatant. I mean, what message that you're shaping the destiny of these kids? People don't. Maybe I'm an alarmist. I don't know, but to me, there's something inherently wrong with that. Sell your product, but why destroy the image of healthy food to a child? And that's what that commercial is doing. The meta message is that stuff is crap. Eat this, not that. And the not that is the healthy food, vegetables and whatnot. I have never seen that done. And I find that ethically problematic. I have no problem with commercials. You want to sell your product, have at it all day. But you're going to do that at the expense of shaping the behavior of these children and their relationship with food that will stay with them a lifetime to sell your product. Congratulations. That makes me mad. That's not right. It's wrong. You don't have to do that to sell these products. They sell, trust me, whoever that, I forget the company. I think it's Kraft. I don't know which one it is. I don't want to criticize it. I don't know, but it's a cheese, some sort of cheese product, whatever. And it's not compared to what the child is. Literally, the mother takes it off the table and serves up something else because the child is pouting. I don't know. I know one thing, my guest, his boys, that ain't happening in Chris Herbert's house. Isn't that right, Mr. Christopher?
Hey, good morning, Dr. Darko. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And also good morning, Reggie and Katie. Yeah, our boys very, very rarely eat fast food. And if we do, we make sure that it's somewhat healthy.
But at your boys, I remember, you have what, 3 boys?
3 boys.
And each of them eat an apple every day, and you told me that your apple grocery bill is off the chain.
It's true, yeah, an apple a day. We're close to hovering right around about 100 apples a day that we buy. And not only apples, we buy a lot of fresh fruit, a lot of fresh vegetables. And we also make sure, too, that the boys get good, solid amounts of protein, because we know that helps stabilize blood sugar, so they're not acting kind of off the rails. And so we make sure that they try to eat a balanced diet as much as possible.
And these boys grew up with this approach. I mean, since they were able to eat solid food, you and your wife have shaped their relationship with food in this kind of way.
100%.
100%.
They know that food is beneficial for the body.
Mm-hmm. They know more than that. We come back, we'll talk with Christopher Herbert, who's one of my favorite guests.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Your shot at a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival and $1,000 spending cash now. Text the nationwide keyword dinner to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's dinner to 200-200.
Hey friends, this is Frank Cotto, the host of the Business Happy Hour. Myself, Ryan Pelkey, and Doug Ford will be live every Wednesday at 11 a.m. We're the #1 show for business and entrepreneurship in Tampa, so tune in every Wednesday on 1250 live at 11 a.m.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
Hurricane Dorian is heading for Florida, and forecasters say it could be a major disaster. The storm's currently a Category 2, but it's expected to grow into a Category 4 by the time it reaches Florida late Labor Day or early Tuesday. It's moving northwest at about 12 miles per hour. The concern is it could slow down and gain even more strength before it makes landfall. Governor DeSantis has declared a statewide emergency, but he says the best information will come from your local counties.
Listen to the folks that are in charge locally, because they're going to assess these conditions. They're monitoring the storm. If you live in an evacuation zone and they tell you to evacuate, heed those orders.
DeSantis says he's prepared to suspend tolls if evacuations are ordered. Make sure you have bottled water so you can clean any scrapes or cuts you may get during the storm. With Florida's News, I'm Chris Trenkman.
From the 1250 WHNZ Florida Central Credit Union Auto Loans Traffic Center.
Traffic is still crawling along 275 southbound in St. Pete this morning between 54th Avenue North and I-175. This is due to a very serious crash that involved a fuel spill on the roadway. 2 lanes are taken up through here. Expect backups to extend all the way back to 62nd Avenue. Also reports of a crash now causing stop-and-go delays on I-75 southbound between Fowler and I-4. The right lane is blocked in this area. Things remain slow on I-4 westbound between 21st Street and 275. If you see other traffic problems, call the injury firm of Abrahamson and New Detroit Hillsborough Traffic Tip line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
When it comes to your identity and the personal information on your devices, there's no soundtrack to let you know you're in danger. Today's digital world is so connected, it just takes one weak link for criminals to get in. Good thing LifeLock now adds the power of Norton Security. LifeLock uses proprietary technology to detect threats like your personal info for sale on the dark web. And Norton Security helps protect up to 5 devices from ransomware and other online threats. Plus, if you have a problem, our agents will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or cybercrime or monitor all transactions at all businesses. But with LifeLock, we can help alert you to danger. Join now and get 10% off your first year. Go to lifelock.com and enter promo code NEWS. That's promo code NEWS for 10% off. LifeLock with Norton. More detection, more protection.
From the 1250 WHNZ Ruud Air Conditioning Weather Center. Rely on Ruud.
Your Tampa Bay forecast, partly sunny with a 50% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms, high 92. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 78. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds with a 50-50 rain chance, high 93. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
Gordon Deal here. If you listen to This Morning, America's First News, weekday mornings on 1250 WHNZ, and hopefully you do, you may have noticed you're hearing more of Jennifer Kashenka. Jen, why is that?
Gordon, I'm the morning anchor of Your Money Now on 1250 WHNZ. We update news that affects the markets and, of course, your money at 23 past the hour during This Morning with Gordon Deal.
Brought to you by Your Money Now,
Jarrow
weekday mornings on
superior
1250
nutrition and formulation.
WHNZ.
Natural factors where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest today is Chris Herbert, and he's a regular guest on the show. And he certainly has showed up with a topic he wants to talk about, because I was looking at his, he filled out the booking form for me, and that's always helpful, and I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that, Christopher. But we were talking about fast food, and I found out I was right. There's a website called Center for the Science and Public Interest, and they have focused on this campaign, new television campaign promoting Kraft Heinz's Blue Box mac and cheese. It's probably, in this one story, said the most iconic kid food in America. And central among it seems that the Center for Science and the Public Interest is criticizing the commercial because it's trying to convince convincing parents that kids will never eat healthier foods, so they should just give up and buy its products instead. That commercial, this campaign has apparently been successful for them. I think this is the second iteration of it. And in this textbook example, Kraft Heinz commercial shows a child who mimics vomiting at the prospect of eating salmon. Now, I'm just saying, and successfully cowing his parents into scrapping their planned healthy dinner in favor of serving tacos using the company's shredded cheese. Now, I mean, to me, that's a bridge too far. That's a bridge too far. There's a second Kraft Heinz commercial along the same lines where a boy refuses a nutritionally balanced meal until he's visibly distraught. And the mom gives in and gives him a bowl of mac and cheese, even as the rest of the family appears to eat the healthier meal. There is something fundamentally wrong with that. This is not journalism. I'm not being a reporter here. I'm being a commentator. And I'm telling you that as a nutritionist, as a human being, that's wrong. It's wrong to do that. You don't need to do that. I have a guest. He has 3 boys. He and his wife have made an extraordinary effort to create a healthy relationship for their boys to have with food. It's remarkable. He is in a very small minority of parents that are doing that. Chris, welcome back. I don't know. I'm looking at the commercial now. I have it on my computer, and this boy sitting there looking at this healthy meal. You think he was served, I don't know what, some horrible meal. It's a wonderful meal, and he's not going to eat it. He's just sitting. He's looking at the plate, and so the mother says, well, he's got to eat something, right? I guess. Who knows? And serves him that meal. To me, I think it borders on unethical, but maybe I'm overreacting, Chris.
No, I think you're spot on. You know, you had mentioned that Kraft Foods kind of said that they should give up trying to have your kids eat healthy. And, you know, whenever you think about that statement, you think about, well, if they give it up, they're essentially just giving up their health, and they're giving up their freedom for the ability to do the things that they want to do, whatever activities that might be. And I'm a huge believer that the foods that you eat day in and day out, that's the most impactful thing that you could do for your body, whether it's a positive outlook or a negative outlook. Whatever you put into your mouth affects you. It's going to be either good or bad. And so I'm a huge believer that food could be your greatest form of medicine or your greatest form of poison. You get to choose. And so from those choices, then comes the lifestyle, right? So high blood pressure, diabetes, or do you want to have a lifestyle that's more active? You wake up refreshed, ready to tackle the day, whatever that might be. It is single-handedly, I think, the biggest thing that you could do for your health, because we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then we have snacks in between those sometimes. So 5 times out of the day, within a roughly 16-hour period, you're eating. And so what can you do to improve your health? It's make proper and, more important, food choices. You know, you had mentioned people waiting in line at Popeyes and
for an hour,
Chick-fil-A.
For an hour.
Yeah, for an hour. That's kind of ridiculous. And, you know, I think that it's, you know, a lot of the processed foods are very high in fat, sugar, and salt. And those are highly, highly addictive. They're drugs, essentially.
Well, they work on the same neural pathways, and the food scientists at these food companies, many of them, I mean, a lot of them are PhDs, advanced degrees. I mean, these are real scientists, and they've decided to work in this way, and that's fine. But these commercials are, in a word, maybe insidious is too strong a word, but they do seem to perpetuate misleading messages about food and children and their relationship with food. I find it so terribly disturbing. You want to make money? Go ahead. Be profitable company. Sell your product. I get it. But don't do that at the expense of, you know, dropping your company values, losing sight of your social responsibility as a company to society, and contributing to, participating in, and this demise of children's relationship with food, and ultimately, as you said, their health. I just think it's flat wrong, and I think they should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, I wouldn't want to be affiliated with that. Maybe they're comfortable going to bed at night and thinking it's just a commercial. No, it's not, man. It's more than that. But anyway, I know you didn't come to talk about that. You can see I get very animated about this because it's wrong. It's just damn wrong. flat wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong. But we a lot of Americans get hooked into the fast food realm because it's quick and it's cheap. And so what could fill them up for the cheapest amount of money? And so short term, they might get benefit from it, right? They might feel okay, but long term, man, the detrimental effects are just enormous.
Nutritional sin, as that metaphor I use, my Catholic school training comes out in me at times. Nutritional sin is like any other sin. Maybe at the moment, it's pleasurable, but the consequences are grave in the long term. And there are nutritional sins, and then there are, venial and mortal nutritional sins. But we come back. Chris has an agenda that he really wanted to get into today, and I think it's meritorious, and we'll see what that is. Chris on LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Did you know that you have 3 brains? Yes, you heard right. Exciting new research reveals you have 3 brains: your head brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. These 3 brains are like an orchestra with billions of neurons working together to create a harmonic symphony. This intricate relationship between these 3 brains impacts your mental, emotional, and physical health. The 3 Brain Supplements from Natural Factors is a bold new innovation in mental health. It provides a whole-body approach to balance brain health and well-being. Start with the 3 Brains Total Kit, which includes 5 supplements that are essential for 3 brain health. The kit provides foundational support for all three of your brains. Then, depending on your unique needs, choose from higher thoughts to enhance brain performance, mental sunshine for healthy mood balance, serene mind to relieve stress-related fatigue, or the best sleep for restful sleep. Learn more at 3brainshealth.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with BDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. We are coast to coast. And we are global. As I say, we're around the corner, meaning your neck of the woods, broadcast woods, around the country and around the world. Here's how you can connect to the show. We invite you to always make contact with us. I love it when you call. If you notice, people call, I will talk to them. I will talk to you for sure. So make some contact with us.
You can call us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And if you visit letstalknutrition.com, all of our past episodes are there. They're sorted by date and title. So whatever you're looking for, whatever topic you want, we are there. And we're also live on YouTube right now at Let's Talk Nutrition. And if you hit subscribe, you'll get a notification every time we go live. We have over 1,500 videos and over 70,000 views now.
We're doing all right.
We sure are.
Thank you for your support, listening and watching the show. Chris Herbert from Ridgecrest Herbals is our guest. Chris, welcome back. What is blue light?
Yeah, blue light is essentially it's part of the spectrum of the full light spectrum, the visual light spectrum, and it makes up many different colors. And if you think of the rainbow, right, the Roy G. Biv colors. You think of part of that color is blue, and so blue light makes up many different things, and it primarily comes from the sun, but it's really a lot of it is in our electronics, cell phones, tablets, TVs, and we're putting more and more blue light into these electronics because it makes the image more sharper and clearer. The picture looks fantastic, but what's happening is blue light is the only light on the spectrum of the light that penetrates to the back of the eye and causes damage to the macula. And so now we're starting to see a lot of age-related macular degeneration, a lot of eye problems for younger children as well because they're spending a lot more screen time. And I think it's estimated that we average about 6 to 7 hours of screen time a day for all Americans.
Yeah, we were reporting on that the other day about the amount of time spent. That report, what was that report? It was a white paper. Remember that?
Yes, sir. I know what you're talking. I remember what you're talking.
You remember that? I don't know if I saved that or not, but it gave all the statistics about the amount of time spent in front of handheld devices, computers, and whatnot. So, do you think that, let's say, children, adolescents, teenagers, maybe it doesn't affect them as much? Is that false?
Yeah, completely false. You know, we were talking about food earlier and the nutrition that we get from food, and it's unfortunate that we don't get the proper nutrition that we do nowadays. And so we really don't get it as well because, in particular, lutein and zeaxanthin, which is primarily found in the macula. There's more carotenoids that are found in the macula, but lutein and zeaxanthin are the most predominant. But in the foods that you're supposed to be eating, we don't eat those foods anymore. Green leafy vegetables and carrots primarily are full of lutein and zeaxanthin, but we just don't eat those anymore. And so we're lacking the proper carotenoids in order to protect our eyes.
So this is interesting how everything is so interconnected. You have, let's say, children, adolescents, teenagers, young adults, just taking that demographic for a second. Their food, their relationship with food is not good. They're not eating the proper fruits and vegetables to get these phytonutrients that you're referring to and many others. And then they're doing things that are deleterious to their health and if they were eating those certain foods, they could moderate some of the damaging effects of these deleterious lifestyle behaviors and engagements and practices, like the blue light that stems from their use with handheld devices, their phone, their computers, TV, whatever. Blue light, of course, is when you walk outside in the sun. That's the main source of blue light. But being indoors during daylight is where most of us get most of the exposure to it. So you sort of get these variables coming together. Lack of the phytonutrients, then doing damage with these practices and not having a way to repair the damage or help prevent the damage. It's so that food is not just food in terms of what it is, but it's not just food in terms that it sits in isolation from the way we live our life and what happens to us. Yes?
Yeah, it's completely connected. Now I will preface this by saying blue light is sometimes beneficial. It helps us. There's actually a form of blue light therapy that helps treat seasonal affective disorder. So if we don't get enough sunlight throughout the day, we tend to become sad or seasonal affective disorder. So blue light does also help boost alertness, sometimes helps our memory and cognitive function, elevates our mood. It also even regulates our circadian rhythm. But it's the amount of blue light that we're exposed to for long periods of time. That's a huge factor, the lack of nutrition that we're getting as well. And then at nighttime, if we're on our cell phone as well, 1 hour of screen time, the blue light will trick the mind into thinking that, hey, I need to stay awake, I'm alert. And so then what happens is we don't get the proper sleep because it reduces, 1 hour of screen time reduces melatonin by 23%. And so now we don't have the melatonin hormone to help us fall asleep properly. So now we're not getting enough sleep.
Is it the pineal gland? Is it the pineal gland that synthesizes melatonin?
Melatonin, it is. Yep.
Gosh, pull that out.
How much screen time should I have? If that's
Reggie, you spend right now, from what you told me, there's 24 hours in a day.
In the last 7 days, I've spent 39 hours and 33 minutes on social media.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Chris?
Yeah.
50 in the last 7 days. My weekly total is 50 hours and 12 minutes.
Now, he's not atypical. I'm not picking on him, but he said it's too much time.
Saturday and Sunday, of course, are the most that I log, and then Monday, Tuesday wasn't that bad. Wednesday, for whatever reason, I did a little bit more.
I mean, that's an extraordinary amount of screen time. The business with blue light is that it penetrates all the way to the retina, which is the inner lining of the back of the eye. And experiments have shown, laboratory experiments, that too much exposure, as Christopher was saying, to blue light damages light-sensitive cells in the retina. That causes changes that resemble those of macular degeneration.
I'm not even sure I'd want to know mine.
I'm gonna go in there and show you.
You probably spend a robust amount of time.
Probably do.
It's a function of of age and where you are in the life cycle and when you were born, and you were born into this technological electronic age. We come back, we'll talk more with Chris. We have him for the rest of the show. Great guests, coast to coast and globally. Are you tired of being tired? So was Amanda until she tried Floradix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym, and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floradix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floradix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. Flora Vital provides all the same benefits as Floradix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floradix and Flora Vital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floradix. florahealth.com/Floradix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
The preceding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
Great news! There's a quick way you could save money. Switch to Geico. All it takes is 15 minutes to find out if you could save 15% or more on car insurance. And Geico offers coverage for more than just car insurance. Got a motorcycle? Geico's got you covered. Got an RV? Covered. Got a boat? Covered. And there's so much more Geico can help you with. Plus, don't forget the discounts. Go to geico.com today and see how much you could save. That's geico.com.
Tired of waking up hot and uncomfortable? Start sleeping cool on the reinvented Tempur-Breeze by Tempur-Pedic. It's engineered with a revolutionary cooling system that pulls excess heat away from your body and allows maximum airflow. Sleep deeper all night and wake up more refreshed every morning. During our Labor Day event, enjoy a special savings of up to $700 on adjustable mattress sets. Find a retailer today at Tempur-Pedic.com.
1250 wins WHNZ Tampa Bay. Available everywhere you want to listen on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
This is CBS News on the Hour. Real news, real reporting.
I'm Peter King, live in Orlando with Hurricane Dorian approaching and Floridians trying to prepare. James Patterson lives in Stark. It's about 108 miles north of here.
We went through Irma and we've been through several, so it's just another blow. You know, we just have to be prepared for it.
Correspondent David Begnaud is on Merritt Island.
Shelves at various stores are empty, specifically the shelves for things like bread and water. In fact, some grocery stores are telling people that you're limited to 4 cases of water per family. No one seems to be panicking here in the state of Florida. Everyone is calm, but heeding the warning from the governor to get ready now.
Dorian is expected to make landfall as a major storm early Tuesday, possibly in South Florida, but most of the coast is still in play. It's also expected to slow down and move up the center of the state as a hurricane for at least 2 days. Bad news, says National Hurricane Center Director Ken Graham.
So that means more rain, more winds over saturated soils. We don't want a slow storm, but that looks like what's happening.
Alabama Governor Kay Ivey says she's sorry for appearing in a racist skit as an Auburn University student back in the 60s. Became public when this 1967 interview with her future husband Ben LaRavia surfaced.
As I look at my fiancée across the room, I can see her that night. She had on a
pair of blue coveralls, and she had put some black paint all over her face.
Ivy says that's not who she is today. A big drug bust in several states has resulted in nearly 40 arrests and enough fentanyl to kill 14 million people. Hampton, Virginia Police Chief Terry Sult with this warning.
If you're out there, you're using firearms, you're dealing drugs, and you're hurting people in our communities, this is the group of people that's coming after you.
In Colorado, a former Denver County inmate is suing the city and others, saying there was little help when she had her baby behind bars. CBS's Laura Podesta.
The lawsuit says that no one took care of the baby for several minutes after the birth, and the umbilical cord was not cut until firefighters showed up 15 minutes later. Sanchez says she was not even taken to the hospital until about a half hour after she gave birth, alone in that cell.
There's new research on pro football and life-changing trouble for players. Here's CBS's Gary Nunn.
Beneath the roar of the crowd, the likelihood of serious player problems. Harvard researchers found that the longer a person is in the NFL and the positions he plays increase the risk for serious issues: memory, confusion, depression, and anxiety. Those at greatest risk are running backs, linebackers, and special teams. Concussions ramp up the risk for more serious problems over time.
The Dow is up 125. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I'm Navy veteran Eric Dane. Join us for CBS Eye on Veterans with information for vets transitioning to civilian life, weekday mornings at 7:50 and Saturday evenings at 6, right here on 1250 WHNZ.
1250 wins WHNZ Tampa.
The Rays play on Tampa Bay Sports Radio, WDAE.
To the wall, it's gone!
Catch every pitch of Rays baseball in Pasco on 96.7 FM and all over Tampa Bay on 620 AM. Rays up.
This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
From the 1250 WHNZ Florida Central Credit Union Auto Loans Traffic Center.
Well, very close southbound on 275 from 54th Avenue North into I-175. Had a fuel spill in the roadway. 2 lanes are blocked here. Also have a crash at Belcher and Ulmerton, and there's a wreck at McMullen Booth and State Road 590. We're a little heavy westbound on I-4 from 22nd Street to 275. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Utica Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
The following is a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The opinions, viewpoints, and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, late in the week edition of the show. We are live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Since the show is coast to coast and global, it does air at different times in different markets across the U.S. and different, I guess, parts on the planet, wherever people are that watch this show. We stream it. That's how we get global. And we get thousands of people that watch it every day. And, of course, in all the stations that we have across the country and the different markets that those cover. I'm estimating well over 100 markets, somewhere in there. So there's stations that air it and then the markets that they hit. So it's a big platform, and thanks to you, and we're grateful to be able to bring the show to you. And the show is about educating people to empower them in many different ways. Empower them to take charge of their health, empower people to, taking charge of your health means making better decisions, better choices. But how do you know what the better choice is? Sometimes instinctively we know, other times not so much. And even if we suspect that something is not good for us or good for us, do we really know why and how? And so we try to unpack that, those kinds of issues, those themes, and we try to do that in an entertaining way. So educate, empower, and entertain is what we're trying to do here. And it can't be a mind-numbing experience where, you feel like you're being punished listening to a horrible lecture by some professor somewhere that thinks, I've had my share. Maybe some of my students saw me that way, but we try not to do that here and make it compelling for you so that you can consider. It's hard to change. It is hard to change. You change your habits. You change your habits, you can change your mind. You change your mind, you can change your habits. They go together. And at the end of the day, you're trying to end up in a better place. Easy for me to say, that rolls right off my tongue. It's another matter to do. It's hard for me, it's hard for you as well. I'm not immune from it. And so, and it's not just the information. It's more than that. It has to be reliable information, information that you can understand, information that, if possible, evidence-based, and then to take the information, but the show's not here to inform. It's here to persuade you. That information gets dispensed in the process of trying to persuade and convince you that there are other choices to make, and then to make them. And we have guests that help with that enterprise day in and day out. Before we return to Chris Herbert from Ridgecrest Herbals, there are a couple stories trending that I just want to hit the highlights of. There's a story trending in Time magazine giving Time.com attribution. The headline on it was, "There's no such thing as a gay gene, a new study argues." Now, this debate about sexual preference and gender identity and all of that is a very complicated, emotionally charged, politically charged, religiously charged, philosophically charged topic. I'm not going to get into the heavy discussion on this. In 1993, researchers discovered a stretch of DNA on the X chromosome reported in Time they believed linked to male homosexuality. This was back in 93 when this happened. And then this concept of a gay gene was introduced into the conversation, and there was this heavy debate in the scientific community about all of this. And this has led to all sorts of bizarre things, like efforts to get people to change their sexual preference, not to be gay, or, and to put these people through agony and these programs, sometimes masquerading under the shield of psychology and psychological science. Well, I never bought into that. I don't believe in it. I don't think there's evidence to show that. It's just not, there's no such gene. This new study seems to support that. Now, I don't know what the future will hold and what time will reveal, but right now, among the human genome, approximately 30,000 genes presented on this topic have found 5 variants related to same-sex sexual activity. And if you read the article, you'll get more informed than I can or want to do here. I'm just saying that this is a complicated topic. I haven't addressed it at all on this show because it's so complicated. But this new research strongly suggests that no such gene exists. As far, if you listen to the show, you probably get my sort of a drift of a sketch of how I lean on things. I am open-minded. Now, I try to avoid labels. You can, liberal, conservative. To me, those are very constraining. All I can tell you is I'm open-minded. I listen to things. I listen to arguments. And if you can show me the data, you might persuade me. But I have to hear some convincing argument. An opinion is not an argument. An argument is an assertion supported by evidence. And I look for the argument. What's the argument? What assumptions are you making? Are those valid? And that's how I do things. Now, you can label me whatever you want to do, but my reporting on this story, you should not misconstrue that. It's a reporting that right now in this study, there's another study, the current one, that they seem to have evidence to say there is no such thing as a gene that's going to make you gay. And even if there was, my response to that is, so what? It's not, so what? So what? Who cares? That's just me. Now, you may disagree with that, but I'm just telling you. And my intention is not to alienate myself from you, but I mean, that's how open-minded I am about stuff. I don't know. It's just me, but you get the point. Another story trending, heart disease and deaths from heart disease and other conditions are on the rise. This is disturbing. Cardiometabolic diseases in the U.S., heart disease, stroke, diabetes, high blood pressure, have plateaued or climbed in recent years. The rates of, this is according to CNN, the rates of death from those health conditions were declining, but then hit a concerning inflection point in 2010, they reported, and either remained unchanged or increased thereafter. This is according to a study published in JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, highly prestigious journal. Dr. Khan, an assistant professor of cardiology at Northwestern, said, "We are losing ground in the battle against cardiovascular disease. Understanding what is contributing to these alarming trends may help direct specific strategies for prevention." Well, I think, in my opinion, and I think it's informed, that why we're losing ground is because we're gaining weight. That's why. We're gaining weight to the point of becoming an obese society that has an obesogenic environment that inspires and helps create obesity. I think that, in large measure, is accounting for why we're losing ground. We're losing ground because we're gaining weight. Now, that's my opinion. When they say cardiometabolic diseases, nothing more profoundly affects cardio and metabolic diseases than obesity. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balanced mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lung's Immune and Clear Lung's Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. BDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP every day. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. If you're in the military or are a first responder, you get an additional 10% off BDC's already discounted prices. BDC even offers case discounts. And you can get connected with BDC's VIP mobile text program for additional savings and customer rewards throughout the month. The choice is clear. You can save at Vitamin Discount Center. For a store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com or call 813-907-7066. That's 813-907-7066. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. Reviva Labs, the natural skincare authority. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Chris Herbert from Ridgecrest Herbals is our guest today, educator for the company. Chris, welcome back. Okay, so you want to focus on our eye health today. Any other place you want to go is fine with me. You were talking about blue light in that first hour and its deleterious effects. What can people do from a dietary supplement perspective, and more specifically at Ridgecrest Herbals, that can help?
Yeah, good question, Dr. Garko. You know, I know that earlier we were talking about the amount of screen time that we personally spent on our devices, and I know it was quite high for a couple of us. And so there's a couple things that we could do. One is, have you ever heard of the 20/20 rule, or 20/20/20 rule, I should say?
I think I know where you're. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Go ahead.
So if you spend a lot of time on the computer or in front of a screen, the idea is that every 20 minutes, look away 20 feet in front of you for 20 seconds.
No, I wasn't familiar with that.
Yeah, so if you're spending hours a day on the computer or cell phone or whatever, give your eyes a break. Give them a little bit of a rest. So look away from the screen for 20 seconds, 20 feet away. And so that will help give the eyes a little brief break. Another thing we could do is to do night shift. If you have an iPhone, it actually makes the screen a little bit more, it brings an orange hue to the screen. There's also one that you could get for your computer called Flux, that's F.LUX, and that will help make the screen a little bit more orange and take away some of that blue light. There's an app for Android called Twilight that will help do that as well. The third thing you could do is exercise. Make sure to get out and exercise, because if we're spending all day on our screens, that means we're not getting enough exercise. So then it's kind of a twofold problem. We're staring at the screen for long periods of time, we're not getting exercise, that's potentially making us obese, and then sometimes we end up eating the wrong foods whenever we do that as well. And that brings me to my next point is, make sure to eat good dark green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, collard greens. I know it's not your standard chicken sandwich, but if you could at least try to get in some dark green leafy vegetables, please do. And then also try to eat a lot of high omega-3 foods, a lot of your fatty fishes, to help with the eye health. So salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, tuna, anything like that. And of course, avoid processed foods. Your snack foods, your cakes, your cookies, your potato chips, your candy, things like that. And of course, soft drinks. If you could eliminate those, that would be a huge.
Well, eliminate. I don't know. People can limit. There's eliminate, then there's limit. I'll start with limit. If they can limit.
Yeah, limit or. Yeah, switch it out. Yeah.
That would be progress. And then you can do a dietary supplement to help too, right, with your eye health.
Yep. Yeah, and that brings me to my fifth point, which is supplementation. Make sure that you're getting good, proper lutein and zeaxanthin, and we happen to make a formula called Essentialize that you get the proper amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin that help protect the eye, especially the macula, from the degeneration of blue light. And so I like to look at lutein and zeaxanthin as sunglasses over the macula to protect from that blue light penetrating to the macula, causing damage.
That's kind of a nice metaphor. So the product is called Essentialize. That's a clever play on words. Essential and then the word eyes. Is this for adults? Can children take it? How much? When? With food? No? What?
Yeah, for adults and kids, both, and especially if you spend a heavy amount of time on electronics. And take it with or without food, that's up to you, personal preference. And 4 caps a day is primarily the target. And so you want to, and again, if you spend a heavy amount of time on screen times, taking proper care of your eyes is essential, hence the name Essentialize.
And the ingredients in the product?
Yeah, so we have the two heavy hitters, which is lutein and zeaxanthin. These are again the major two carotenoids found in the eye, especially in the macula. There's hundreds of carotenoids. These are the two that are found primarily in the eye. And then we also have a few other herbs to help with circulation to the eyes: wild yam root, dogwood fruit, and Poria fungal body, which is a type of a mushroom. So all of these help stimulate circulation to the eyes to bring the proper nutrients there and to help just continue to get that good blood flow to the eyes as well. And that's what happens too in smokers. Smokers, the smoking will cause lack of circulation to get to the eyes, and so there's a huge study out that shows that smokers are 4 times more likely than non-smokers to develop age-related macular degeneration. They're just not getting proper eye support and circulation to the eyes.
Chris Herbert with Ridgecrest Herbals, 877-897-8255. The eyes are vulnerable to disease process, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the eyes, especially with lutein, there was a huge study with lutein done in 2018, and they found out that actually lutein helps with the eyes, but it also helps with cognitive function. And so it helps the brain be able to process information a lot better, more faster, quicker, and so they're able to have this better cognitive function of the brain as well. So that's another aspect and and a plus for consuming lutein.
Turns out that there's an inverse relationship between wavelength of light rays and the amount of energy contained in them. Light rays that are relatively long wavelengths contain less energy. Light rays that have shorter wavelengths have more energy and can be more dangerous, like blue light.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
Hi, it's Schmidt. Join Robert Harwood from the Harwood Financial Group and me for a daily blueprint for your finances. A topical radio show that helps put you on the right track financially. Win at retirement right after the Schmidt Show, weekdays, 6:06 p.m. on 1250 WHNZ.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
Hurricane Dorian's expected to hit Florida and then stay over the state for several days. Governor DeSantis is warning that could mean serious flooding throughout Florida.
Be prepared. The bad news of the storm going slower is that could potentially have some negative impacts once it reaches landfall, but you do have time before it reaches to prepare.
Dorian is currently a Category 2 storm with maximum sustained winds of 110 miles per hour, but it's expected to strengthen into a Category 4 storm by the time it reaches Florida late Monday or early Tuesday. Military planes are being moved out of the line of fire of Dorian's winds. KC-135 refueling planes have been flown out of MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa to a base in Kansas. For Florida's News, I'm Chris Trankman.
There's a little heavy traffic on the westbound I-4 from 2nd Street to 275. Still very slow southbound on 275 from 22nd Avenue North into I-175. 2 left lanes are blocked with a fuel spill here. And there's a wreck on Gulfport Boulevard at 62nd Street South. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Utica Hillsborough traffic tip line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
Did you know that the IRS is getting more aggressive these days? They're using private agencies to track you down and even started taking away passports. Don't wait. If you owe more than $10,000, take advantage of the Fresh Start Initiative, a program in place that can help you now. You can save thousands and possibly have your taxes forgiven. Join the thousands of taxpayers who made the call to get protection from IRS collections. Call the experts at Oxford Tax Partners now about the Fresh Start program. If you qualify, it'll stop the IRS collection agencies from coming after you. Let the IRS negotiation experts at Oxford Tax Partners get you protected once and for all. Call the hotline now at 800-303-6565. That's 800-303-6565. There's help for those of you who owe $10,000 or more, but it's important that you take action before these programs change. Call the tax experts at Oxford Tax Partners for a free consultation now at 800-303-6565. 800-303-6565. That's 800-303-6565.
From the Weather Center, Abrahamson and Uterwick. See the results. TheEnjoyLawyers.com. Pinellas Hillsborough.
Your Tampa Bay forecast. Partly sunny with a 50% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. High 92. Tonight, partly cloudy. Low 78. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds with a 50-50 rain chance. High 93. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by JCPenney. This Labor Day weekend, get major savings on men's and women's Levi's denim. Plus, save on select home items like mattresses, towels, and more. Get grand old savings this Thursday through Monday at JCPenney.
Mark Levin is now on 1250 WHNZ.
But these 2 mass murders, they were motivated by President Trump just because they write or say they like Trump or they like Elizabeth Warren, or the guy that shot up the baseball field a couple of years back and almost killed Scalise, a volunteer for Sanders. How is that Sanders' responsibility or anybody's responsibility other than the killer?
Hear Mark Levin, weeknights at 7 on 1250 WHNZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, it turns out, when you look at the light spectrum, the wavelengths of you find that rays on the blue end of the spectrum have shorter wavelengths. Consequently, there's more energy compacted into the wavelength. And the blue light rays with the shortest wavelengths thus have the highest energy, or sometimes called blue violet or violet light. And this is why the invisible electromagnetic rays just beyond the visible light spectrum are called ultraviolet radiation. There's so much to learn, right? I mean, and you're walking around, the sun has, you walk outside, you're exposed to blue light. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
Right? I mean, that's a good thing. It has all sorts of beneficial effects. It makes you alert, and so on. It's a good thing.
It's just this 8 hours of screen time a day.
Well, and it's, Chris, if I understood you correctly, it's that light at night off these screens that really is the problem. Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 major problems, and that Reggie kind of mentioned it too. It's the amount of time that we're spending on the screens, which is kind of astronomical compared to 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and the amount of blue light that we're exposed to at nighttime as well, because that suppresses melatonin, making you not be able to sleep as much. We already know that we're already not getting the proper sleep that we need because we're stressed out. Sometimes it's improper food intake that we have that kind of could keep us up at wake. It could be the amount of caffeine that we consume. So yeah, it's a kind of a double fold. It's just the amount that we're exposed to, and then at nighttime, that kind of puts the double whammy on it.
You were mentioning some lifestyle variables that affect our eyesight, or the quality of the health of our eyes. You mentioned smoking, that smokers tend to have more degeneration to the eyes. What about alcohol, if you know? Do you think alcohol?
Yeah, I honestly I don't know, but there is a possibility, absolutely.
When you think of I don't know. The diet clearly is important, but I was just wondering, I said, does alcohol and eye health do that? I haven't seen much with that, and I don't know what the research, I haven't looked at it either. Let me see here. Although light consumption of alcohol probably won't cause any health problem, drinking alcohol excessively can have an effect on your body. In this one article, they're talking about including your eyes. And so I'll have to look into that and see exactly how alcohol may affect our eye health and our vision. I mean, we know that when people drink too much, their vision gets blurry. And that's neurological. I understand that. But I'm wondering if tissues get damaged that might contribute to macular degeneration or some other related eye disease. I don't know. I haven't really looked at that relationship. I admit it. So I need to know more about that.
I'm kind of curious about that too.
Dream on Zen. You included that in your booking form to me, which deals with sleep. You alluded to that. You think that sleep deprivation also is not good for eye health either, right?
Yeah, and it's I mentioned before that an hour of screen time reduces melatonin by 23%. So not only do we have that happening, because I know some of us end up, when we go to bed, we'll watch TV in bed, we'll look at our phones, and an hour of that screen time, 23% reduction in melatonin, that's a huge blow to our sleep, because the blue light keeps us alert and active. And so we're not getting proper sleep. I always tell people, put your phone away from your bed, like plug it in to the bathroom in another room, so that way you're not, you don't want to look at it, like you're not tempted to look at it. And so, getting proper sleep, 50% of Americans just don't get enough sleep. And I'm talking by enough sleep, by at minimum 7 hours of sleep, ideally 8 hours if they can. And so we have to understand that we have to prioritize our sleep. It's medicine. Sleep is medicine. And so I'm a big believer that in order to show up every day, we have to get, it starts the night before. And so if we want to wake up refreshed, revived, we're going to start the day just kind of feeling like Superman or Superwoman, then it all starts the night before.
I love hearing people say that you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because I've told you guys this religiously. I'm very strict about going to bed at 8 o'clock, and everybody makes fun of me because I'm pretty young, and they think, you're young, you can stay up, and I can't function if I go to bed at 10, 11 o'clock at night and have to get up at 2:30. I'm miserable the next day.
Katie, you go to bed at 8? How long have you been doing it since you worked here?
About 3 years. I go to bed at 8 every night.
Yeah, what? But she gets up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
So, she has to go to bed at 8. I mean, that's probably even not enough sleep.
Yeah.
She's up going to bed at 8, up at 2:30 in the morning to get here to work, and then does my show when she comes in after that, doing that other gig down the hall. So I was looking real quickly. I saw a review of the literature from 2008, and they concluded the effect of heavy alcohol consumption on different ocular conditions needs to be clarified. Although heavy consumption of alcohol has a significant detrimental social, mental, and medical consequences, they found that their review showed no consistent evidence supporting a major role of moderate alcohol consumption in the development or progression of common eye diseases. That's just one review. I haven't looked at other reviews. I haven't seen much comment, so that tells me, although, excessive alcohol is, if it's not going to get your eyes, it'll get your liver or your heart, I understand. 877-897-8255. It takes a real concerted, thoughtful effort, Chris, as you well know, for people to, we're just talking about our eyes. And when you think about all of the possible things that can go wrong, all the system failures that we can possibly have, how vulnerable we are, I mean, it does. I wonder how many people get up every day thinking that, you know what, one of my main priorities today is my health, and this column, all the things I'm going to do today for my health, and I'm going to limit the column that is going to be detrimental to my health. I wonder how many people get up every day with that on the top of their mind. I don't know. Do I think people worry about their health? Yes. Do I think a lot of people, the majority of people, get up every day with a design plan to improve and prevent disease, to improve their health, prevent disease? I don't think so. Am I cynical? What do you think?
No, I don't. I definitely don't think so. I don't think it's on the forefront of our minds because we're so stressed out worrying about what's happening for the day.
We'll be right back.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Have you been putting off a cleanse? They can be harsh and leave you chained to the toilet, making for an overall unpleasant experience. Rethink your cleanse with Fluorescence, a daily cleanse that helps safely and gently detoxify your body. Unlike other detoxes that can be hard on the body, Fluorescence supports your body's natural processes, helping it to work more efficiently than it could on its own. The truth is your body is really good at cleansing, but due to the number of toxins we're exposed to, it can use a little daily support. Inspired by traditional OBGYN formula, Fluorescence is made with 8 herbs: burdock root, watercress, sheep sorrel herb, slippery elm, rhubarb root, kelp, blessed thistle, and red clover blossom. These herbs work together to support multiple elimination pathways, gently helping your body's detox systems do what they were made to do, only better. Forget harsh extreme cleanses and cleanse happy. Try Fluorescence for gentle daily cleansing that leaves you feeling rejuvenated. Find Fluorescence at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is not addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
All right, we'll serve up the LTN health question of the day. With the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Which of the following groups has the highest percentage of age-related macular degeneration? Which of the following 3 groups? Non-Hispanic whites, African Americans, or Hispanics? Which one of those groups has the highest percentage of age-related macular degeneration? Non-Hispanic whites, African Americans, or Hispanics? Here's a number to call to win that $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK.
Welcome back, Chris. I was looking, I went to the American Academy of Ophthalmology, and they report some interesting statistics. When they look at non-Hispanic whites, African Americans, and Hispanics, for example, they see some differences with these different diseases, right? And it's really interesting to me. With cataracts, with all 3 groups, it's about the same. 42% for non-Hispanic whites, 41%, almost 42% for African Americans, and Hispanics about 48%. But when it comes to age-related macular degeneration, there's a difference. In fact, a significant difference among those 3 groups. And that's the question for today. Which one of those groups has a greater percentage of age-related macular degeneration? Non-Hispanic whites, African Americans, or Hispanics? 877-897-8255 to win that $25 gift card. Chris, welcome back. Do your boys wear glasses?
They don't wear glasses, no, and we haven't seen any patterns or things that tip us off that they need to wear glasses. So we're thankful for that.
Mm-hmm. Do you and your wife wear glasses?
I do not. My wife used to, but I would say probably about a year and a half ago, she ended up doing LASIK, and so now she just doesn't wear them anymore.
That's helpful. Did that improve her distance vision?
Oh, massively, yeah.
Does she still have to wear glasses to read?
Nope, not at all.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's going on at Ridge? Are you going to Baltimore for the trade show?
I will, yeah. Will you be there?
God willing.
Yeah, please stop by.
Oh, are you? I would be remiss if I didn't. Of course, we're going to come and see you. What's going on at Ridge?
I got to get my Dr. Garko hug.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Anything going on at Ridgecrest Herbals? You going to introduce anything new at the trade show? What's happening with the company?
Yeah, no, not right now. We are working on some new products. I'll kind of give you a little bit of insight. We're looking at some products to help with the brain and cognitive function.
Ooh.
And we're also looking at potentially making some formulas for digestive health, too. So those are kind of the two on our forefront. We won't have any new products for Expo East coming up here in the next 2 weeks, but we're looking to roll those out sometime early February, so just in time for Expo West on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. You went for the brain and went for the gut, which are connected, by the way, as you know.
And, yeah, and especially with the gut. The gut is so important for health, just in general. That
are you guys going to get into the probiotic business? What do you think?
We think so. Yeah, we think because probiotics are a major key for health and wellness. So we think that that's going to be, it's definitely on the topic for discussion.
Which one of these groups has the greatest percentage of age-related macular degeneration? Non-Hispanic whites, African Americans, or Hispanics? 877-897-8255. Glaucoma, non-Hispanic whites, 2%. African Americans, 11%. Hispanics, 6%. So there's some differences there. Diabetic retinopathy, non-Hispanic whites, about 5%. African Americans, 12%. And Hispanics, 15%. See some differences there. It's interesting how race plays a role in our health. That variable. We see different, like with cardiovascular disease, too. You see differences, Christopher, among races as well, ethnic groups. It's a variable and it's a factor. So we're always interested in these kind of correlations and what ultimately what they mean. Well, it makes you alert. Let's go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Sierra lives there. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Thank you. It's nice to be on.
Thanks a lot. Which one of those groups, Sierra, has a greater percentage of age-related macular degeneration? Non-Hispanic whites, African Americans, or Hispanics?
If I had to guess, I would say non-Hispanic whites.
Man, that's a good guess because you're absolutely right. Non-Hispanic whites, 28%. African Americans, 8%. Hispanics, 14%. It's interesting. Non-Hispanic whites have the highest percentage. Why would that be? What is the it's a correlation, but you're 100% right. You want a $25 supplement gift card. How are things in Tuscaloosa these days?
Oh, things are okay. Very busy since the students have come back. So traffic is horrible. And it is hot.
Why do these kids have to go to school? They're messing up the traffic. I noticed that. Yeah, I know. Same thing here. Were you born and raised in Tuscaloosa?
Yes, sir.
You were. Yeah, Alabama. How long have you listened to the show?
I have been listening to the show since 2016.
Wow. Well, we appreciate that, and thank you for doing that. And please tell your friends and even people we may not like so much about the show, too. And it might do them some good.
Oh, yes, I love listening to the show. I learned so much.
Well, good. So do I. So do I. I'm the best student. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you, and congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card. Call us back again anytime for any reason, okay?
You're welcome, and thank you, and I will.
All right. Chris, we appreciate you. Ridgecrest Herbals, great products, great company.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula